All right, everyone. So I'm Daniel. I'll be uh, I'll be here for today, talking to everyone about the way I think life should be pursued. And you might not believe me, but why not listen to me? Why not pay attention for once and think about it for ourselves? Do you want to be? How do you want to be? Do you want to be a worker for the rest of your life, or do you want to own your own NBA team, or just be financially free where you don't have to work for anyone? Think to yourself. Imagine not having to work, not having to be at a job from 9 to 5. Wouldn't that just be great? Not and the sad thing is that once you get a job, you start buying more stuff, and then you believe, okay, I need a new truck, and then I need a new house because it comes with it's just so I can start looking nice, and oh, I became a teacher, let me start driving. No, it's not like that. You gotta know how to use that money. Think. If I want to own a business, just go back through it. Make it the most basic you can. And now we have Google. You sit down in Google and sit down and put, okay, how can I build the business? Or how to use money the correct way? Have you ever done that? Because no one ever taught us about money. Think about it. No one ever, you went to school, no one told you, this is a way to use money. No one. So, go to Google, find a book, how to use money correctly, or how can I be financially free? Get a book, start reading it, start using your neurons, start working them, and start reading, learning. That someone wrote down that information for us. Someone put it there so we could just easily sit down wherever you're at your house, and start reading and sinking in that information. Don't you think that's incredible? We have it so easy. Imagine 1960s, where they had no internet to look at what book should I read. No, they had nothing. So, do the most basic stuff. Start reading, learning to yourself. Oh, this is the way I want to do it. Oh, I want to become better like this. And hopefully I can eventually become financially free and not have to work for anyone. Once you start doing that, answers start coming. Now you start to think, okay, how can I stop working for this person? How can I start investing this money? How can I start putting it in different areas? Diversification. That's all you have to do. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Scatter them. That's for later on. For right now, let's think about it. I want silence. I want for you to, after this video, just sit down, think to yourself, and be like, what do I want to do? What do I want to do for the rest of my life? And then write it down, and start doing it every single day. Just start doing it. Start becoming better. Start working for yourself. Start learning more. Reading a book is working. That is considered working. You could, 4 hours. I'm putting in an extra 4 hours working on my book. Because later on, this information is going to bring you more money, because now you have the knowledge and the foundation to do it. It's not going to happen all overnight. It's all patience. This is life, and this is end of life. This is 20 years old, 30, 40, Build the foundation at 20s. You could start reading so much book. Even if you're older and you have time, start reading. We have so much. You have so many years to focus on. This is never gonna end. And then later on, once you read so much, shift it. Now let me start doing. And okay, now I know. Oh, okay, now I know how to do it. Start going out places, wherever you have to do, whatever you have to do. Even if you have to go print out a page just so you can be more organized, go do it. Go do it. No one's gonna be there telling you, Dad, Johnny, go print out your page so you can be more organized. Pat, write down in your calendar. This is where you want to be by the next 2 months or the next 6 months. No one's gonna tell you to do that. You gotta do it by yourself. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard. You don't want to do it. The next day you don't want to do it. And the next day you don't want to do it. But that's not the way to do it. And I know, I'm telling you because I used to be super disciplined at many things. I got my degree already in teaching. I could be a teacher right now. But the thing is that I don't want to go. What am I going to go do in there? I mean, I love students, I love kids, but what am I going to do there for 8 hours? Instead of investing those 8 hours, I'll use them to read. That's working for me. And eventually, after I read so much and learn so much, now it's not going to be reading. It's going to be working physically. And whatever I want to be doing, investing. I'm going to be thinking, okay, I want to be investing. Okay, this is how I'm going to be doing it. Or, oh, I want to go buy something. This is the way I'm going to go do it. Or this is the way I'm going to grow my money. That way I can later on go buy it. I don't want to be sitting down as a teacher or at any job. I don't want to. I'm going to figure it out and see how it goes. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't even know how I'm going to do it. But I believe that if you read and start learning from everyone else, because people sat down and wrote it down for you, and it's there in a book, you don't even have to go meet them, you could be there in your house reading it, then you learn their way of thinking, and then you continue. So that's what I want to do. I want to see how I can work for myself, and how can I one day be financially free and invest in different stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to have property. I would love to have properties. I would love it. Imagine just having a Plaza Mall and boom, people are gonna rent it. There's gonna be a store that's gonna rent it for you. Someone else has another business for themselves and they want to sit down and just rent it for you. They want to test their business. Is it gonna work? But they're gonna have to rent it from you. And that's a way to make money, I guess. I don't know how it goes. I'm just gonna continue learning for myself. Thinking where do I want to be, and think for yourself as well. Where do you want to be? How are you gonna do it? Test it out. Write it. This is my experiment. And this is how long it's going to take for me to know about it. Is it going to work or not? So yeah, think about it. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you.